Whilst playing around with my phone, I discovered, well, I didn't discover, I noticed that on certain programs, like this one, which is a file manager, there's a menu thing at the top there, which when you press it comes up with that menu. And there's another menu thing at the top there, but when you press it comes up with that menu. And one there. In fact, this one's got another one there as well. I thought, why? So, I had a look and looked up this. What's the difference between the two menu icons, the three dots, they call Kebab, and the three lines, Hamburger? Right? And there's an example of it. One's called the burger icon, which is the three bars. Right? And this one is the Kebab icon, which is the three dots. So, what's the difference? Well, this is a programmer's called Stack Exchange, which is a programmer's thing, and they go on to explain it. And basically, there seems to be some sort of standards. For example, the three dots seems to be more, whereas this seems to be just a menu. Right? The basic gist of it is that both of them are what was called, in the old days of computers, what's called pull-down menus. So if I go back to that program I had here, if I touch that one up the top there, it pulls down a menu. It comes from the top down. If I touch that one up there, it pulls down a menu, right? As opposed to what you can do if you do in a blank area of the screen there, if I do a long press, that was on a Windows was called a context menu. It popped up in context of what you're doing. For example, if I'm on the home screen there and I do a long press in a blank area, it comes up in that case with an item there, but if on the other hand, if I do it on an icon, it comes up with a different menu altogether. So how do you learn about all this? Well, basically the way you learn about it is just experiment. The trouble with phones is there's multiple ways of doing things, and the ways they do it are called gestures. For example, touching something like that is a gesture, right? Holding your finger and letting it go is a long press, which is a gesture. Swiping to the left, swiping to the right is a gesture. Swiping down, swiping up is a gesture. And there are thousands of different types of gestures. For example, even wobbling on the, you can't see me doing it, but wobbling the phone is a gesture. Putting the phone face down is a gesture. They're all gestures. Trouble is learning them all and what they do. And the only way of learning them and what they do, in my opinion, the best way to do it is to experiment. Try them all, see what happens. Anyway, that's enough for that.